This morning at just after 10 o'clock, we received a call of an injury collision near the intersection of Needham and College. When we arrived, we found that the START bus, it's a county transit bus, was involved in the collision. The investigation seems to suggest that the driver of a silver Saturn failed to stop in time for the bus that was stopped at the intersection of College and Needham facing southbound. The collision was minor to moderate in nature, and after that initial collision, we believe that another vehicle, a burgundy Chevy Tahoe, struck the back of the Saturn and then fled the scene. That Tahoe, the driver of that Tahoe, is wanted for hit and run. She's described as a white female adult with blonde hair and a ponytail. You can never leave the scene of a collision. Your obligation, the law requires that you stay. Very luckily in this case, all we have is minor injuries. The driver of the silver Saturn was transported to a local hospital with a report of pain, and also minor injuries sustained, report of pain from one of the occupants of the START bus. There were several passengers on the bus at the time of the collision, but thankfully only one of those passengers, a man in his 60s, suffered minor injuries, a complaint of pain, and he will be checked out at a local hospital for his injuries. It'll be ultimately up to the transit authority to decide whether the bus is fit to continue on with its route, but the only visible damage is some scuffs to the bumper. It's a very heavy bus and a relatively light car that struck the back of it. I don't see why the bus wouldn't return to the route, but ultimately the transit authorities will make that decision.